Hi Virgo, welcome. This is the Feminine Inquisition. This is your reading for the mid-January, or rather the next 15 days. It's freezing in my house. I would love to be scantily clad for you, but unfortunately that is not possible. It's super, super, super cold. So we're going to go over the next 15 days, as I said, and we're going to go over what it is that is causing some frustration, some delays, some constraints, right? We have a heavy Capricorn, Saturnian energy for some of the things that we're trying to get done, have a new beginning on. I find that the collective across all zodiacs are, well, faced with some dilemmas. Things aren't going as planned. Sometimes the discipline, dedication, Saturn gives you a green light, and other times you got to check in and see, oh shit, I missed this one piece. I didn't know I missed this piece, but now I know that I got to go back and do this. And that's the thing about Saturn. They give you, planet gives you great reward or great rewarding energy, but only if and when you are ready. So it's a great mystery until the shit hits the fan, and then you got to figure out what you can do to problem solve. For Virgo, for the next 15 days, we'll see what the frustration is, and then we will also get a sense of how you can be inspired and take action. Okay, so basically like starting out with a challenge. We'll use the threads of fate to understand a little bit more about where it is in your life. Virgo, please. Immediately, the Explorer in reverse. Surrender, upright. That's new for you, Virgo. Surrender. Get wild and play. Okay. So, play and explorer are both in reverse. Get wild and surrender. How can you get wild and surrender at the same time? I suppose that if you were exploring and you were playful, you would be able to surrender to the wild side of you. And maybe that's the message here. The story about perhaps a little bit of repression, not fully self-expressed, not fully self-expressing yourself, not having full self-expression. All right, show me for Virgo. What's the frustrating points here? Frustration for Virgo. What is the challenge for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, so Virgo, you're telling me the 9 of Pentacles upright to the 7 of Pentacles in reverse to the 4 of Wands. You're capable, you're confident, you're strong, you're graceful, you're practiced, you're real, you're rooted, you're grounded, but you're not sure that there's more to give to this 4 of Wands situation. You've given me 7 of Pentacles to the 4 of Wands. Now maybe the 4 of Wands is not investing in you because you've got this independent nature. The 9 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles to the 4 of Wands. The 9 and the 7 are kind of in competition. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Sun in reverse. There's a certain level of unhappiness. Someone is not exactly thrilled to continue to participate in this 4 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Pentacles would be you. That's you. That's your Virgo energy. surrender and get wild. What is the Seven of Pentacles taking time to look at? And with heavy contemplation, assessing that perhaps there's no reason to continue to invest. What's this? The Eight of Pentacles. Upright. There's a lot of work to be done here. The Moon at the bottom of the deck. Certain level of trust that's necessary because it's unknown. The more work you put in, the more spiritually inviting and rewarding this connection will be. Let's see. Just shuffle again. Can I get clarity on what is being analyzed in the Seven of Pentacles, please? What is being analyzed in the Seven of Pentacles? What's the conclusion? Wow. Okay. So you're telling me that it's not exactly something that's straightforward. You're telling me the Seven of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. You're ready to walk away from this because you are very suspicious that it is the best strategy. You think it's a good idea. You think it's a good idea to walk away from it and to take what you can and to cut your losses. And why? Because it's a real heavy burden. And at the final bit of it, you say to me, we're not even friends. We can't even work together. We can't even, build a modicum of respect, a basic conversation. We can't, I don't know, we just don't have any way in which we could build on this. There's no growth. The bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. So many wounds still remain. So many guards are still up. After that, the Ten of Swords. So many fears that this isn't going anywhere, that this is a dead end, and or that someone's going to betray you. I'm going to get some more information. These are terrible negative thinking, negative thoughts about this connection, but maybe this connection is over. But you're the one who showed it to me in terms of surrendering and getting wild. This just came into my hand, the Two of Cups. Let me understand more about the Four of Wands, please. Show me the counterpart in the Four of Wands. Can I see the counterpart in the Four of Wands? One more time. Show me the counterpart in the Four of Wands. Thank you. What's this Four of Wands about? Who's it with? Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups came out again, so did the Nine of Wands. This time they're both in reverse, however. It's not love as long as it's guarded, and no one takes a chance, the Fool. Page of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. No one is enthusiastic about taking the first step. But underneath is the Lovers, so clearly each of you hold truths about this partnership. Strong connection here, perhaps mental and emotional, spiritual and physical. There's prongs by which you relate to each other. But what you're showing me is you'd rather not. You just would rather not. I don't see any clear ending. I just don't see there's no framework that you two exist and work in the way that you have in your mind for a relationship to work. So the delays are that there's a person that you're strongly connected to there's also you, who's a strong character, of strong personality, of strong independence, and you have a sense of reliability. You are resourceful. You don't really need much. You're also very practical in your approach. Now, this relationship is here. It's in existence. It's well counted for. I don't know, we're talking months, years. I don't know if it ever really had a strong title, if you guys live together, but it's certainly a relationship. There have been moments in your life where you are not seeing anyone else but them and they you. Okay? But you are not, or both of you are at this point of ready to call it quits for good. Because there's a lot of work that's needed and there's a lot of lack of trust, whether it's perceived or real. And because of that, it's a lot of heavy lifting to make this work, and you're not even really friends. Something about this Three of Pentacles in reverse suggests that you can't even really get along. And that maybe you process information, time, and energy in real world things as you just do it in such a different style that even though you have a lover's connection, you barely relate to each other in the 3D. And I ask more specifically about what the Four of Wands is, and you tell me, well, it's not love, it's the guard's up, and the guard is up, and no one's taking a chance, so, you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. It isn't what it isn't. It will be what it will be. Okay, can I get clarity? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why are these two not friends? Why can't they build? Three of Pentacles in reverse, please. Please. The Tower, upright. Now, this is for the next 15 days, so Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Interesting. The Tower, something divinely guided by the sun, which is happiness, which is light, light covering all things, even the shadow, right? That's what the sun does. It inspires teamwork and connectivity, growth. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting the sense that there's a lack of boundaries here. I'm going to clarify the Tower. Clarifying a clarifier. Yeah. That's Virgo. I said, why are you not friends? What's not working? Give me the Tower. Could have been past, but we're not talking about past. Try right now. And your threads of fate started me off with the reading with surrender. You would definitely surrender to a Tower. Why is the Tower here? Thank you so much. The Four of Pentacles, because to the King of Pentacles. Okay. Because you guys have a pact, the two of you, and even though maybe one of you is out of alignment and there's not really harmony, perhaps in the way that you treat yourselves, right? This is a kind of connection where perhaps you trigger each other and throw the other out of balance. And then there's like this long list of things that you've done to them and they to you, and you can't really get back to zero. You can't set it back to zero, but both of you hold on to each other. Hold on stubbornly. Now, it doesn't have to mean that you hold on to them or they you, but even if you held on to the fact that it doesn't work, it's still holding on to something. So I don't know your story specifically, but you would. But the point that the cards are making is that the holding on implies a holding back. The energetic flow is not free to come through you, right? We had explore and play in reverse, surrender and get wild. There's a restriction, as that's what this reading is about. And I'm clarifying that the restriction is because rigidity doesn't allow for friendship. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse because of a rigid structure, a rigid nature of the Four of Pentacles, holding on to the idea how something should be. And if you're non-budging, the Tower moment is going to occur. Now, each time we've been clarifying this Three of Pentacles, I've had the King and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So let's see the inspiration. As obviously we're talking about two people who are, they've already shown me the Lovers, right? So this is divinely guided in terms of a counterpart. This is someone that you can really be with, depending on how you get through this challenge. Can I please see the inspiration here? How can Virgo find inspiration from this frustration? Show me the inspiration, please. What's the inspiration? Queen of Wands. That's the object of your affection right there. Queen of Wands 2, the King of Swords, Death in reverse. That's a revival. That is a revival. I don't know who this King of Wands is or King of Swords is, but that is a bringing back of a connection. The Queen of Wands to the King of Swords to the Death. Now, these people are of different natures. The Queen of Wands is spiritual and fiery and confident, clear. Sun is at the bottom of the deck again. Happiness is really driving the story. And the Queen of Wands magnetizes the King of Swords because of her confidence. The King of Swords is kind of also a know-it-all. And, you know, maybe he has his receipts and he knows exactly what he's talking about. He's really fact-based in that way, like a law. But she knows how to get in the back door, you know. She knows how to read between the lines of the law. She's really not intimidated by him in the way that he is intimidated by her. So I can see here from this kind of this partnering of a Queen of Wands with the King of Swords, how these two would trigger each other. But it's not over. Maybe you're trying to bury something that cannot die. What's the advice? Can I have the advice, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords. Advice. Advice. Cool. So, Knight of Swords to the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands went over the Eight of Pentacles with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. If you can gain the confidence, if they can gain the confidence, the message is going to come clear. And when that message comes in, there is victory that's possible. The Six of Wands. Virgo, you have someone waiting in the wings. Does someone have you waiting in the wings? You thinking about someone that you're not talking to? Is there a relationship that's requiring a lot of time, work, effort that you're not willing to give? Do you find yourself shooting yourself in the foot before the race even begins when it comes to this connection and or other things? Virgo, surrender, get wild. Remember that play and explorer is in reverse. Let's see. Animal for Virgo, please. Spirit of the Animal Oracle for Virgo. For Virgo. I think you should expect communication for sure. The Tower moment is here regarding your friendship, your foundation, your teamwork, maybe public events that you go to, particularly ones that have archways. Maybe you get invited to a family event that's not your family. You don't suspect that the other person will be there, but in fact they are. The suggestion for you is to maintain your confidence as well as continue to incorporate play. Surrender to the wild parts of you, the beautiful way that energy flows through you. Is this the first time you heard this? Probably not. Now, the animal guidance is polar bear, mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yeah, this is referring back to the explorer, that it's in reverse with the play. The Tower moment is at hand because of rigidity. The moment that you lessen either the withholding or the holding on to or the grudge match. I'm not sure, you know, how the Queen of Wands, if a King of Swords is matching up with a Queen of Wands, he sees her as impulsive, selfish, self-consumed, egotistical. And if a Queen of Wands is going to criticize a King of Swords, even though she wants him desperately and to want her, she's going to call him cold and calculated and lifeless and joyless. But she wants that sword. Because for all of his calculation, if he chooses her, then it reinforces her self-worth and gratitude for having chosen a partner that sees in her what she sees in him. So it looks like it's a kind of a relationship that both of you have a lot to learn from each other. Right. I think I'll title it, Are you trying to bury something that cannot die? So that's what I have for you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao.